Okay, we're going to attempt to swap out this spark, manual spark thing, for an electronic one. Alright, let's see. The first thing we're going to do is take the grate off. Just lift straight up. And we'll stick that over here. And then if you lift up on this forward edge right here, I get on the corners, you can pop this whole thing right out. And here's the back side of that spark arrestor. There's 3 wires, really doesn't matter which 3. So we're just going to pull these off. Take those 3 wires out and take the knob off the front and just pull straight out. And let's see, and then on this side there's 2 screws that we'll take out to get that out of there. So after we get the old one, here's a picture of the old one that we took out of the back of this. We're going to have to drill this hole out to 3/4 of an inch, just the center hole here. So to do that, I'm going to take off the knobs. They just pull straight off. Take these knobs off. There's 2 screws on the top and 3 on the bottom, 1 on each end and 1 in the middle. Once you get those 3 screws off, we can just pull this straight out and we'll go drill that hole out. Okay, this is the valve I just took out that's got the manual valve that goes on the knob here. On the back side there's the 3 wires that go on these 3 things here. The valve I'm putting in is this electronic valve. You got to make sure you get one that's got the 3 wires. It's a 3 output valve. They make them anywhere from 1 to 5 or 6, I think. But we're going to put this one in its place. Okay, this is the piece in the front of the stove. I actually took it outside to drill it, but to drill that out, I used a unibit like this on the end of the drill. Just drilled it out to a larger size that will fit this switch. Now this, or this new igniter. This igniter is going to go in the back, fit through the back, and then there's a nut that goes on the front to secure the valve, and then we'll put the knob on. We'll do that in just a second. The wires, as you can see, they came off of a round spade, or a round connector on the old one. In order to get them to work on the new one, I found if you just flatten them a little bit, because it's a square connector, if you just flatten this connector, they'll push right on. Okay, I got the stove cover back on. We don't use the 2 screw holes for the old igniter on the side. This has a big nut that screws on. So I just put a little piece of black electrical tape over for now. We'll put the battery in. Takes a AA battery. And we'll screw this knob back on. And now when we push the button, all 3 will spark. That's all the noise we get. We'll turn it on. That fast. No more clanking of that loud button. Project all finished. Got the stove cover back on and the grill plate. And now instead of the loud clank, we can just turn it on. It's as easy as that. Pretty cheap, inexpensive, and quick mod.